This is unlike any car you've ever seen before, because no one has ever thought this way about a car before. This is strength and lightness. This is an interior that exceeds the promise of the exterior. This is technological innovation in overdrive. This is the all-new Jaguar XJ. The stunning result of taking a very different road.
Martin, welcome back to Welford Road. What brings you back?
Part of my role with Caterpillar, the sponsors, Finning here today on a team building day. So we just showing them behind the scenes look at Welford Road and trying to encapsulate what the players have to go through, you know, on a day-to-day basis, but also just giving them a match day experience as well.
And you've kicked off with breakfast, eggs, cabbage, tomatoes, mushrooms. How have they got on with that? Yeah,
when you see breakfast headlined on an itinerary, you're thinking sausages and fatty bacon. They haven't had that. And so again, it's just showing what they're having. You know, what the players have on a day-to-day basis. And yeah, the steamed cabbage wasn't the biggest hit.
I can imagine. And after here, what have you done after here?
So we're just going to have a little tour around Welford Road, then we're going to go down to Oval Park just to show what the lads do. You know, you get a real feel of what it's like to be a professional rugby player, the different characters that are there, and you know, so it'll be and then we're going to, I think Paul Burke's going to be taking them for a kicking competition as well, so just get a bit dirty as well, so it'll be yeah, it's a pretty full day.
Excellent. And in terms of the playing side of Tigers at the moment, it's a busy and interesting time of the season, isn't it, with the LV Cup game coming up here against Newcastle and then back to the Premiership action. What do you see the Tigers season going from here?
Well, I think Europe aside, which is a big sidestep. You know, where we are in the league, it's looking really good. Obviously, it's a big disruption now with the Six Nations coming on. The LV Cup takes greater importance, and it's good to see that you know, it gives an opportunity, especially the win we had last week. It shows that the youngsters coming through are putting the club in real good stead, and so the future's looking bright. So yeah, the LV Cup's looking really good. Big game for us against Falcons, and then when we can, back to Leave to continue our impressive show in that.
Yeah, you mentioned the Six Nations there. England kick off against Scotland at the weekend with Stuart Lancaster's first game. How do you see that one?
It's a real tough one to call. I find there's so many variables coming into it. You just don't know. With Stuart Lancaster, there's big changes in his squad, a lot of new faces, a lot of inexperienced players. So it's you know, you look at the team on paper, you think, right, we're strong enough, but you just don't quite know, especially up there. You know, first game of the Six Nations, it's going to be a brutal one, you know. But you've got to look at the quality and say, yeah, we've got a lot of quality. I'm keeping my money in my pocket though.
Yeah, you've played at Murrayfield a few times for England Scotland games. Tell us a bit about what they can expect when they run out.
Yeah, it's you know, this is the one big game for Scotland. You know, this is what you listen to what Andy Robinson's been spouting about in the press. You know, they're confident, and you know, so the important thing is then, you know, you can come out every single game. You can come out with as much fire in the belly as you like, but it's, you know, it's what substance you've got after that, and that's what they've got to find out. If they can quell the initial bravado, then it's okay. But if you just give them a sniff early on, then you're in for a long old day.